Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, is one of my aspirational mentors. Now, just by me studying a few of Steve's principles, something miraculous has happened. My time management has gotten 10 times better. If you want to know which principles of Steve that I studied and how you can improve your time management, then stay tuned. Hello, everybody. My name is Brandy, and I'm an introverted artist living in New York City. I create content for new actors and people who are relocating to a big city or are thinking about relocating to a big city. Make sure to watch this video to the end because I'm going to share with you exactly what I learned from implementing these 3 principles into my life and how they affected my time management. Wikipedia defines time management as, and I'm just going to read it, the process of planning and exercising conscious control of time spent on specific activities, especially to increase effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. Or as lifehack.org so eloquently put it, time management is creating a healthy balance between your workflow and your personal life. Couldn't have said it better myself. What motivated me to want to work on my time management was I went back into the office. Everything had been shut down for the past 6 months, but now that I'm getting up every day and going into work, I'm finding it difficult to balance my day job with the schedule of posting twice a week on YouTube. So the first principle of Steve Jobs that I implemented into my life was to simplify your life. As you can see from the quote, simple is harder than complex. So I did a bit of research about how I could simplify my life. And I stumbled across this article from entrepreneur.com, and they basically said to keep it simple, I needed to declutter my mind so that I could make room for more high-level thinking. And decluttering my mind meant minimizing or reducing my non-critical decisions. So what exactly are non-critical decisions? Well, I did a bit of research, and it's things like deciding what you're gonna wear or what you're gonna eat. So I started with meal planning. Meal planning is important for time management because the more time you can save yourself, the more things that you can get accomplished. According to MayoClinic.com, meal planning not only saves time, but it's also a way to save money, to implement portion control, and to make sure that you're eating healthy. I already lost 2 pounds this week just from implementing meal planning into my life. Did you know that just by implementing meal planning, you can reduce the amount of stress that you feel in the evening on deciding what to eat for dinner? According to moneyunder30.com, you can save $500 annually just by skipping 1 restaurant meal per week. Just 1 restaurant meal per week can save you $500 annually. The second non-critical decision that I did to implement one of Steve Jobs' principles on simplifying my life was to plan out all of my outfits for the entire week. Now, there are whole videos and articles dedicated to the fact that Steve Jobs used to wear the same thing every day, that black turtleneck. Well, Steve Jobs and all of the greats from former President Barack Obama on down the line, they all say that they reduce their non-critical decisions by wearing the same thing or something extremely similar every single day. Now, that doesn't work for someone like me because I like variety, like I get bored. So what I did was on Sunday, I looked at the weather for the week, and then I planned out my outfits for every single work day. That saved me so much time in the morning. Wait, I just discovered this app in the iTunes store. It's called Purple. Apparently it suggests you outfits for the week based off your own wardrobe. I could have used that. If you've tried Purple, please let me know. All of the articles that I have referenced in this video will be listed in the description box below.
There's tremendous teamwork at the top of the company, which filters down to tremendous teamwork throughout the company. And teamwork is dependent on trusting the other folks to come through with their part without watching them all the time, but trusting that they're going to come through with their parts. And that's what we do really well.
The second principle of Steve Jobs that I implemented was learning how to delegate. Why is learning how to delegate important for time management? Well, obviously, the more time that you have to focus on your higher level thinking, the more things that you can get accomplished in a day. So I stumbled across this article from corporatefinanceinstitute.com, and they just reiterated Steve's thoughts on why delegation is so important to time management, because not only does it give you the time, but it gives you the ability to focus on higher level tasks. Higher level tasks for me are my YouTube channel and increasing my income, going to another level. What are some higher level tasks that you yourself need to focus on? Let me know in the comments. Fear is the number one reason that most entrepreneurs won't delegate tasks to other people. I mean, I don't know about you, but I believe if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself, but that's not really effective for time management. I found this great article from Thoughtful Leader, and they have some awesome tips on how to learn how to trust yourself and your judgment. Right now, I'm a one-man band, so delegating tasks is not really something that I can do right now. However, I can outsource. I outsourced my groceries and my laundry. Now, spending time in the grocery store, as anyone knows, takes a lot of energy making decisions about what to buy, especially if you didn't have time to make a list. So I downloaded the app for Instacart. Instacart is a great resource for grocery stores that do delivery in your area. I will link more about that below. But I did grocery delivery for the week. Not only did I save time, but I saved money from impulse shopping. I found a laundromat in my neighborhood that offered laundry service. They charge a certain dollar amount by the pound, and I was able to go before work to drop it off and pick it up after work. Saved me so much time. Another thing that I implemented that falls under the category of delegation, sort of, is to implement a digital schedule keeping system. Now, I am someone who loves to write in my planner, but I downloaded the app Asana to my mobile phone, and I was able to keep up with all of the tasks that I needed to do, like batch filming for my YouTube channel via this Asana app. Asana is great if you're also working with a team. This way everyone can look at a glance to see what is everyone else working on without you spending time having to communicate. So that's something great. I will link the information for Asana below. I found this great article from Thoughtful Leader, and they have some great tips on trusting yourself and trusting your judgment in order to delegate tasks to other people. The third principle of Steve Jobs that I implemented into my life that drastically affected my time management was putting quality first. According to this article from Business Insider, rich people are very early risers. So I started waking up at 5 a.m. and that was a struggle the first 2 days, but eventually my body got used to it and it was okay. Because I was up so early, I decided to also implement exercise, which is another thing this article from Business Insider says rich people do. They get up early and they exercise. Because I was up so early, I was able to get more accomplished in the day. Before, I would find it very difficult to get my exercise in because I would feel like I didn't have enough time, or I was too exhausted by the end of my workday that I didn't feel like exercising. But by getting that out of the way at the start of my day, it made me feel less stressed. It gave me more energy throughout the day, which allowed me to be able to accomplish more things. Something else that I did to put quality first was feeding my creative mind. Another point that this article from Business Insider makes about the habits of self-made millionaires is that they read for education, not for entertainment. So instead of my normal routine of scrolling through TikTok until it's bedtime, I decided to read books that fed my mind and gave me more ideas about things that I could do to make myself better, make my business better, so forth and so on. What are some books that you've been thinking about reading that you know would help you? Or if you've already read the books, please leave me some suggestions in the comments below. According to Business Insider, reading before bed could combat insomnia and help reduce stress. Reading before bed has also been known to help with your concentration abilities, which, what good is time management if you can't concentrate on the tasks that you're working on? My afterthoughts. By simplifying my life, I learned to see the bigger picture. By learning to delegate, I I realized that time is more valuable than money. Having more free time to focus on these higher level tasks allows me the opportunity to make more money or see the money moves coming that I can take advantage of, which is way more important than spending an extra $10 to have someone else do your laundry service. By putting quality first, I learned that I will never get to the level of greatness that I know that I can achieve if I wait to be great. Work as if you're already there.